So close to center ice, we can hear the fans getting ready for the long, loud howl. This is Glendale, Arizona, where we're about to see the Coyotes. Hello, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. We get to see a team that's on a good roll right now. And inside that locker room, a good roll translates how?
You continue to do the same things that you've done to give yourself an opportunity, Doc. You drive to the rink the same way. You get dressed the same way. You go out onto the ice the same way. You don't want to change anything when you're in the middle of a winning streak.
Boston's looking to continue this winning streak without trying to change a whole heck of a lot. I expect them to play the same way they've done in the last couple of games, and if they do that, this winning streak will continue.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. This man's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the home team. Tuukka Rask, grandson of a local team goalie in his native Finland, but has a Stanley Cup and an Olympic medal with lots more in front of him. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Stepan's the starting center for the Coyotes. Bergeron's there for the Bruins. You cut it a little close, didn't you? But you're here, and so are we. Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro, and me, Mike Emery. Game just started.
Boston's confidence is high as they continue to rack up the W's. Don't get too confident. Play in the moment.
All right.
They strike early, and the place is quiet.
You could see and feel the defensive players were just running out of gas. They were running around their own zone. You got to tip your helmet to the offensive players for that shift. They really had it coming.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Boston's got another face-off win. The Bruins, through the neutral zone, move it along. And possession reestablished by Patrice Bergeron. And a save. Pitching this one to Domi. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Making progress at center. And the puck now possessed by Ekman-Larsson. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Thrown in. Boston starting back in their own end. And he continues through the neutral zone. Laid on to Krejci. Puck settled down by Marchand. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. A shot paddled aside. Boston's got it in their own end, driving toward the neutral zone. Backhander to the net, looking to Panik. The Coyotes are moving the puck in neutral ice. And all alone, waffle boarded. Continues in their own end. He's in on an onside play. Score!
Oh yeah. Nice.
Krejci's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
And so I think it's the quick release that fools the goaltender. He just gets a little piece of it, not near enough to stop it.
A little under 9 minutes gone. The Bruins just widened their lead. It's now 2. Boston's come up big on another faceoff. It's an onside play. Fires. Great point-blank save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Ekman-Larsson's blocked so many pucks over the last couple of games. You would think you'd like to stick handle one of them once in a while.
Oh, and he's hammered.
McQuaid's on a mission out there, clearly trying to set the tone physically for his team early in this first period.
Lets it go. Save. Wonderful work and goal. Boston's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Poke checked away by Demers. Shoots. A lightning-like glove save. Strome. The Coyotes look to make a difference up the wing. Gains the zone. A shot. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Forget our team store is your one-stop shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Good face-off win. Fires. Nicely patted away. Pitching it to Nash. Into the end of attack. Flings it. Arizona's got possession in their own end. And he's hammered.
Crushing hit there, Doc. Everybody in the building took notice of that.
The Bruins have it up the wing. He takes that point pass. And offside is called on the play.
McGinn's taken a huge hit, but he's continued to make the play.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. The Coyotes want to generate something up the wing. Smart recovery by Krejci. He's got it. He can start some danger here. Using the point. Right in front. Outstanding point-blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Up the left side to Domi. Around to the corner. Pass to the net. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at. Inside the final minute of the period. Shot on. Oh, and it's off the mark.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Lets it go. Blocked. "20 minutes in the books, and the coaches are paid to do something in the intermissions, too. Let's see if they make a change in this game. Right now, we are done with one. The Bruins are up 2-0.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are...
Boston's insurance goal has staked them to the 2-goal lead that you would expect them to have. Here it is one more time. We'll return after these words. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
The Coyotes are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Moved along and in. Good quick poke check there. And he steps in. Shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work. Outstanding save with a glove.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Back at the blue line. Point to point. Skates out with it. Centering pass. Great block. Trying to go to Chara. Making headway up the boards. Flings it off his glove. Arizona's up the wing, controlling play now. Gives it over to the point. That is defense. Lets a shot go. Around through the corner. And the puck taken hold of by Panik. Passed one right between the circles. Snaps it to Demers. He covers and has defused the attack for now. Just over 6 minutes played. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. The Coyotes prevailing on the faceoff. Sticked away. Boston's back in its own end, trying to work forward. The Bruins slug that along up the wing. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Shoots one. Great stick save. Nicely into the zone. Slot shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
He's got that pass at the point. Hammered. That one's deflected. Great poke check. Gives it to the point. Save, but just barely. Up the wing skating with it now. Scooped up by David Backes.
Oh, that was close.
Taken over again. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. Terrific glove save.
Rath's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
The Bruins with a face-off win. Boston's lugged it back into their own end. Oh, broke it up. And possession snapped up by Shen. Arizona's looking to head man up the wing. Fires! Score! They're back to within one.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
And so we've talked about this before. Sometimes less is more. If the defenseman just stands in front of the net, there's no pass.
The Coyotes are only 1 goal behind, so they've gotten themselves back into this game. Perhaps they can tie it before the end of the second. Arizona's won that neutral zone faceoff.
Scored by number 91.
Gets in, looks over his options here. A shot, hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Time of the goal.
Snaps off a wrist shot. Got his glove on it. Swung between the blue lines by Chara. Scooped up by Hjalmarsson. Passing one off now to Richardson. Up the wing, making some headway. Pass attempt to Hjalmarsson. He gains the zone. Pass cut. Trying to get something generated up the wing.
What?
Side stops the.
Aw.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
The Bruins control at center ice. And the pickup.
1 minute left.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Tries to get it on net. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Coyotes with a clean win on the draw. Arizona's in possession and moving up the wing. Fires! Brilliant save at the horn. And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here, 22 for the Coyotes and 11 for Boston.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out
The Bruins have the lead, and with goaltending like this, they might just keep it. But we'll have to see after we go to break.
Hello.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edzo.
The Coyotes have to correct one thing, Doc, after the first 40 minutes of play. That's turnovers. They were way too careless with the puck in the first 40 minutes of play. If they can manage the puck a little bit better here in the third period, they're still in this game.
Marchand's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Gains the blue line. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
That's what you call there, grip it and rip it. He just missed it.
The Coyotes up the wing lug the puck. Grab, great chance ahead. Terrific challenge, outstanding save.
He missed opportunity from this close in.
The Coyotes with possession up the wing. Turned a shot on net. Scooped up by Marchand. Up the wing, he continues possession. Gathered up by Marchand. Terrific opportunity, but a missed pass, and so they have to drop back. The Bruins with possession in the defensive zone. Snapping a pass to Krejci. Chip to Demers. Held there for a face-off coming up next. The Bruins get the draw. That's a good solid poke check. Grabbed off by Demers. The Coyotes wheel one ahead up the wing. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Now it's directed to Reeder. He moves that one ahead through center. There's one that'll take you back through time.
When you step up like that, that stops all momentum through the middle of the ice.
He drives to the net. Propelled to Krejci. Puck grab, they've got it ready. He banked it right ahead. Pulls his way along. No! Gotta get it on net.
Oh, that puck's flowed up and just missed the side of the net.
The Coyotes luff that along through center ice. He's in! Off his pad. McQuaid's in his own end, headed towards center. Onside. And snap to McQuaid. Stays onside to the middle. Lets it go. Not tested much. Good pad save. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Ringside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Rath's been a major factor in the way this game has played out. He was exceptional, in particular early in the game as his team struggled. Man, these saves highlight some of the play that he's had tonight.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel. Beat him on that one. He banks a pass ahead. Really good deflection. No harm. A good stick there, so no complete pass. And the possession taken by Bolesky. A shot. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Picks it up in his own end. The Bruins have it in center ice. That is one solid keep, and play can continue. Wonderful save. And directed up the wing to step on. Possession still as he moves up the wing. Lets it go. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. We are in the final minute of what has been a tremendous hockey game. What a strong wrist shot. Got his stick on it. No luck getting through. Puck loose. He is shut right off.
Bergeron's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
The Coyotes score!
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
I'll probably put a bow on this one, Edzo. That'll be it.
Nice. That's game.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Arizona's lugging it up the wing. The Coyotes empty their net. He's at the bench. To the slot. And there's another. He scores.
Ah.
He doesn't. It's waved off. Maybe it was kicked in. They're going to go upstairs.
The team that scored the goal, Doc, started celebrating. And now they're going to review this. They're going to go upstairs and see if this was a legal goal or not.
Okay.
The Coyotes are grumbling on their bench about the no-goal call. The home crowd is furious.
The goalie has left. A skater is on. An extra one to try to get a key goal near the end. Boston's accelerating on in neutral ice. Net open. Score!
That one should put the icing on the cake.
Sayonara, that pretty well puts this one away.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Hammered, not through. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. And that's the end of the game. It was a great time. The Bruins have another victory, and the winning streak continues to build.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all. Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage it?
Well, it's very important that you use all 4 lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key in the outcome of this game.
The Bruins are a veteran club, and they have been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Marc-Andre Fleury gets the call to the goal crease. Half his life ago, at age 15, he was playing major junior hockey for the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles, and he dreamed of making a save that would win his team a Stanley Cup. He did just that for Pittsburgh in a Game 7 10 years later. Tuukka Rask in goal tonight. He left home at age 16, as so many kids did, to play senior hockey. Was drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs, but made a name for himself in Boston, winning his first NHL game against Toronto. Another terrific night of hockey here. The Golden Knights have the first possession. He won't avoid something for doing that. Rinkside we go now, and here is Ray Ferraro.
All the window dressing around this team looks great. The arena's beautiful. The jerseys look fantastic. The merchandise is all over the stands as the fans have bought just about everything out of the souvenir shops. That's great. Now we'll see what the ice looks like when the players start to play.
Many thanks, Ray. And the puck is grabbed by Chara. Blocked away.
Oh.
It there. Terrific shot, but a denial. Boston's carrying on up the wing. He could start some danger here. Looks from the corner. Takes that pass from the other point. Goes back deep for it. Vegas moves with it up the wing. Onside. Puck loose, now picked up. Slid to Chara. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Laid on to Marchand. The Golden Knights lug that along in the defensive zone. Chip to Carlson. Still with it through neutral ice. Just a backhand. Save! Snapped off a wrist shot. Scorches one.
Nice.
Scores!
From out top, the goaltender had no chance on that slap shot.
Fleury's looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly, thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
The Bruins control from the neutral zone.
Number 51, Ryan Spooner, assisted by number 74.
Propelled to Krejci. Missed on the shot. Oh, what a move. Oh, good, terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Good shooting place. Save. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Possession once again by Krejci. Rugby and hockey together at the boards. Gathered up again by Smith. Enormous hit.
The Quades arrived at the rink in a bad mood. That didn't take him very long to get physically involved in a game that should be aggressive throughout.
On to Peary. Broke it right up. Oh, a save there. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Fires. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? That diffuses the attack for now.
rests. Battling athleticism denies the opportunity. What an effort.
Just over 8 minutes remaining. It's a 1-0 game. The Bruins with a clean win on the draw. A great speed bump set up there. Corralled it again. Seeks the corner. Flurries at the bench. The extra man's on. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. Boston's got 2 on this one for tripping.
Oh, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Boston's prevailed on another faceoff. The Bruins waiting back in the defensive zone. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by McQuaid. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Moved along and in. Good save there.
Nice.
The Bruins looking to head man up the wing. Collected by Chara. In the crease. Moved up the side by Carlson. Using the point, he's got it. Boston setting things up through the neutral zone. Picks it up in his own end. Scrum over, puck kicked. Sliced through the neutral zone. Gets breakaway chance. And thrown down to Neal. No, outstanding point-blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Good face-off win. Puts one on. Swept on to McNabb. Wonderful wrist shot. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Looking for options. Slides it to Perron. Back at the point now. Big save. The Bruins leave their own end. Up the wing, making some headway. Taking attack here. He's alone. Trying for it. Score!
Ah.
This one is tied.
Smith's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot. Just snap it home.
Raskloff's just not quick enough to catch this one, Enzo. He dropped into the butterfly expecting a low shot, but the shooter made a nice one up over his shoulder.
Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. Up the wing still with possession and with hope. And he picks it up. He left his feet, but not on his own and not by choice.
Everyone heard that hit.
Snaps off a wrist shot. Lets it go from close in. Waits with it. Pass across at the point. He covers and holds on.
Really solid and clean. He's able to generate power with his strength in his legs, and he flattens the opponent.
Defensive zone win. Peary's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Sliced down. Vegas looking to head man up the wing. Into the end of attack. Good. They score!
Wow.
A pair of goals by the same team.
shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Enzo, just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
The Golden Knights now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Gains the zone. Oh, he staggered him. Boston's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. He's alone. Pass cut. Pressing on with it up the wing. Shoots one off a body. First period has come to a close. We'll get a rest, so will the teams. Hockey's narrowest lead is what we have here. 1 goal.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the
Eakin's goal has put his team ahead. For at least now. Will it stand up? We go to break.
Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
The Bruins are down only by 1, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
We have begun the second period. Gets in. What'll he do? Snapped up by Zdeno Chara. Doing fine up the wing. Snaps a wrist shot. He scores!
Nice.
Bergeron.
He's got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
Bergeron's contributions don't always happen offensively. That's his first of the year. Last year, he was the Frank Selke Trophy winner as the top defensive forward.
Boston's got this game even up now, and we're still in the second period. And they've won the faceoff.
By number 37.
The Bruins with possession in center ice.
Number 88.
One-timer.
Time of the goal. 1 minute, 25.
Puck covered. Whistle blown.
It's been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Clean win on the draw. What a hit.
Marchand's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody waits up.
Wonderful save. Back to the point. Chipped down by Bergeron. Boston's in their own end, lugging it along. He's in on an onside play. Taken away. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Breakaway. That's a good pad save. The Bruins lug the puck through the neutral zone.
Ooh, come on.
Just one.
Ah.
This is prime real estate right in front of the goal with the puck. You got to find a way to hit the net. You can't miss that wide.
Vegas lugs it through center. They battle on up the wing. Wrist shot. Outstanding save off a chance.
If you're going to score in a 2-on-1, guys, you've got to attack much quicker than that. Easy save.
The Bruins prevailing on the faceoff. Knocks it away with the stick. Around through the corner. Didn't get through. Shoots wide of the net. Oh, close call there. Looking for options. No room for a pass. Puck controlled now by the defense. Nicely into the zone. And he's all alone. Marvelous save. All those glorious moves, not enough.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Good clean win. Save! The Bruins up the wing lug the puck. Scooped out by Bolesky. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Big shot from the point. Just couldn't find the target. Throws it to Bolesky. Great block. Can he clear? Tries to clear. The Golden Knights continue on in the defensive zone. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Shooting. Great stick save. The Bruins move to center ice. Keeps it going up the wing. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Flips a wrister. Good place to shoot from. Skating with it now in the defensive zone. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Sticked away. Boston's in control of the puck in the defensive zone. Solid work there by Engelland. Into the attacking end. That one is pointed to him. Shoots one. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Face-off win here. Shoots. Score!
Oh, what a quick release on that snapper.
I think if the goaltender's a little more patient here, Eddie, stays up on his feet, he's going to be able to make the save. But when he drops into the butterfly, that opens up that top glove hole.
Vegas has gotten the tie broken here late in the second period. What next? What next? Solid win at center ice. Now what? Slid to Pasternak. Nice stand-up poke check there. That play went offside.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 46 seconds.
They've won the faceoff. He gains the zone. Loose puck blocked off by Garrison. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Wants the shelter of the corner here. Fires. Shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Quick work on the faceoff. Shoots one. Laid on DeMero. Directing that one to Perron. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go. But a rest comes first.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey teams here in attendance tonight.
McNabb's marker late in that period will give his team a lift going into intermission time now. third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Bruins are one lucky bounce from getting back in this game, but one area of concern, too many scoring chances they're giving up.
It is the third period, and we are underway. The Golden Knights wheel it up the wing. Knocked down to a knee. He lost it. To Pasternak. Up the wing still with possession. Dogged determination there by James Neal. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Defense to offense begun by Chara. Nice work by Neal. Looking to headman up the wing. Gains the zone and looks over his options. The Bruins are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Solid neutral ice poke check. Snapping a pass to Carlson. Pitching it to Perron. Lets a shot fly. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save. The Bruins want to generate something up the wing. Great glove save.
Ooh.
Charged up the wing by Smith. Shoots. Great save. Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Raz able to make what turns out to be a relatively routine butterfly stop.
Just a bit under 6 minutes have gone by. 5 goals in this game. It's a 3-2 contest, and it's tight. Boston's organizing back in the defensive zone. With a wrister. A wonderful scoring chance denied. And he fires. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Good save there. Trying to go to Krejci. And he steps across the line. A shot. A whistle and a rest.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
They win it. Slid back across from one point to the other. Ranks one. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Oh, great cut. McQuaid's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. It's an onside play. Shoots. Got his stick on it. Smart recovery. Oh, stick save. Now it's directed to Smith.
This game has been tightly contested the entire...
Got a piece of that one. Boston's in their own end, carrying it on. He'll continue up the wing. A good stick there. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
The upcoming schedule is a strong one. They will be at home for a long time. So on the off days, the shopping carts and a chance to get some more chicken parm. Puck loose, knocked down to a knee. Really good deflection. No harm. Nicely received at the point. Big drive. A lightning-like glove save. Grabbed.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
15,283. The team would like to thank you for all of your support.
Fleury's butterfly positioning is perfect here. He's going to make that save all day.
Good job on the draw. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice. He only had 5. There's the stop sign.
Eakin's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Gathered in by Bergeron. He's held to the glass. Passing one off now to Pasternak. Magnificent job defensively at just the right time. Can't get a shot on. Looking to kneel. Gets in. What'll he do? Breakaway. What a reaction save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Moving it to Chara. Hard work, but it paid off. No icing. Gives it over to the point. Great glove grab.
Way too slow at developing 2-on-1. That gives time for the goalie to get across to make an easy stop.
That is a large win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. We are in the last minute of play. We're almost ashamed to say it's over. Hopefully it's not. Gains the blue line. Can he score? And that has tied the game.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
And coming up is the biggest face-off of this game. The Bruins prevail on the draw.
Scored by number 59.
Looking for options up the wing.
Assisted by number 43 and by number 47.
Loose puck regathered by Carlson. Wonderful block. Chip to Chara. Possession held as he skates it up the wing. Lets it go. Score!
Nice. There we go.
The shooter had a couple of different options here. He could pass or shoot. He decided on the latter and beat the goaltender clean.
I don't know that the goaltender can do much more, Edzo, than this. He's in good position, but he gets beat up over the stick side. They go into the butterfly now so quickly. The top of the net really sometimes is the best place to shoot it.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. Propelled to Engelland. Flurries at the bench. The extra man's on. Holds in the corner. The Bruins carrying on in their own end. Goes to the backhand. Tries to clear. The puck's out of the zone, and time will run out. And that's it. The game is over. The Bruins have collected yet another victory, and the chain gets longer.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
Solid performances all around in a terrific hockey game. We hope you liked it. We'll all look forward to next time. Good night from all of us. This is Boston, nearly 400 years old, and a franchise that was the first U.S. team in the NHL back in 1924, called the Bruins. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have East against West. What's one of the best things about this?
Well, I think for the fans is realizing that you're going to be able to see every team in the National Hockey League come into your building. It makes for a great brand of hockey.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Hudobin's got the start. You know, if they like the goalie and they like playing for you, you stand a good chance to be strong, and that's the hope for the Bruins. Markstrom's the choice in goal tonight. He's worn the same number on his back since his days as a young goalie in minor hockey. He wears it again tonight for the Canucks. Opening faceoff is just seconds away. Bergeron's ready for the opening faceoff for the Bruins. Horvat's ready to draw for the Canucks. And we have begun. One in a long list of games between these two teams. That's why we look forward to them.
Vancouver's forgotten how to lose. They keep putting the puck in the net, and it results in more wins. Incredible.
Shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Lets it go. In the slot. Got in front of another one. Pitching this one to Tanev. The Canucks carry through center. Gets that one on a cross. Lightning in that glove. The Bruins in their own end have control of the puck. Pressing on with it up the wing. Terrific determination by Marchand. Slid to Tanev. Good.
Yeah, I'm new.
That pass up.
Practicing.
Got it again. Moving it on up the wing. Lets it go. Oh, what a chance. What a save. Down the many steps we go to the ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
One of the real good ideas that the NHL had over the last couple of years was to get teams into each other's building every year. You get bored watching the same teams all the time. I know I hated it as a player where you seem like you play the same 4 or 5 teams all the time. This is way better for each fan to come in, see a new jersey.
They score!
Ah.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Vancouver has collected another victory on the faceoff.
Assisted by number 47, Ben Marcy, and by number 24.
And the loose puck captured by Henrik Sedin.
6 minutes, 52 seconds.
Keeps it going up the wing.
Oh, I didn't mean to pass it. I was going to shoot it.
Passing one off now to Daniel Sedin. Up the wing skating with it now. Puts one on. Boston starting.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Oh.
Picks it up in his own end. Gets in. What'll he do? Swatted down. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Oh, my. That one was way wide.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
It's dumped in. Knocked off the puck. On to Eriksson. Looking to Del Zotto. Vancouver's lugging it up the wing. And snap to Del Zotto. Shoots one. Solid pad save. And the puck now possessed by David Backes. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
And possession established on the pickup by Valesky. Gloved.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
One-stop shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Just a bit under 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Had the goalie beat and glanced it off the post. Vancouver's in possession as they move up the wing. Thrown in. Looking for options in the defensive zone. Trying the probe up the wing. Lets it go.
Oh, that was close.
Held there for a face-off coming up next.
We will have the 50-50 draw in the third period. Grab your tickets for a chance at the grand prize.
The Canucks with a clean win on the draw. Puck is thrown to Gagne. Dumped in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Boston's continuing on up the wing. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Shoots. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
The Bruins carrying it on in neutral ice. Right in front. Big save there.
With this puck being so close to them, this is all a reactionary save.
The opening period has been completed. Vancouver's got the only goal in this one thus far.
All right, fans, time for tonight's Lucky Row giveaway. Congratulations to Section 107, Row S. Each fan
The Canucks have a lead. It is just one, and they did it this way. We'll be right back.
at our team store.
Our game is in the middle period, and it's underway right now. Nicely into the zone. And the pickup. Great block, and he's able to just keep it working. And a save. Shoots it on. Didn't get through. The Canucks are carrying it in their own zone. Chip to Tanev. Fires. That shot came from nowhere.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
The Bruins looking to head man up the wing. Nice work by Chara. Good shut down there. Oh, and he is drilled.
Bergeron's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody waits up.
Ripper. That one's deflected. A backhand shot. Missed.
That's a quality chance on the backhand opportunity.
Puck settled down by Bergeron. And he continues on in the defensive zone. Gets in. What'll he do? Brings a shot. Wonderful stop. Freezes play. Good clean win on the draw. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right here. Vancouver's got a face-off win. The Canucks lug that along through center ice. Couldn't get through there. Gains the blue line. Lets it go. That hits somebody. Puck loose, denied by the defense. He banked it right ahead. Can't get a shot on it. Carries it to the corner. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Not through. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Pitch to Krejci. That's a marvelous save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
He drives to the net. He scores.
No, I think I lost this one. It's okay.
Daniel Sedin's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
That sure is a miscue, Edzo, isn't it? The scorer's in front of the net. The defenseman's covering the blue line.
The Canucks have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. Neutral zone faceoff 1. Possession established here.
Daniel Sedin, assisted by number 33.
Puck loose, now picked up.
Alexander Edler. Time of the
He's in on an onside play. He's all alone. Boston's leaving its own end. Shoots. Just missed the net.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Propelled to Eriksson. You don't take a knee in hockey, just football. He lost it. That puck's loose, deflected away by Eriksson. And this is his drop back. He's going back to get organized. Oh, broke it up. Right on his wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Odd man rush 2-on-1. That hit somebody. Free puck now. Nice stand-up poke check there. Gathered in by Nash. Points it. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Blockered away. Just a backhand. Between the blue lines. Gets in. Looks over his options here. Outstanding glove save. Nash has got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. The Bruins up the wing, lug the puck. Shoots, they score! It's only a 1-goal game now.
I love watching guys score on the backhand.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
Boston's got a 1-goal deficit to work on now. Maybe get it even before the end of this, the second period. Vancouver's got that puck off the tie-out. Onside. Sends to the point. Stick save, a tough one to follow. 2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 14 for Boston, a lucky 13 for the Canucks.
The good old days of hockey are back.
Boston still in this thanks to their goaltender, and saves like this one. More in a moment.
Up before their history again.
Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are
Come
your
on.
thoughts so far, Eddie?
Bruins have had the better of the play, Doc, especially in the category of time of possession. They're down in this third period, but they have to start finishing off some of their chances.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Puck collected by Chara. Up the wing and still with it. Gathered up again. Waffle boarding. The Canucks leave their own end. And he gains the zone. Shot on goal. He knocked
No.
it. It's in the net. It counts.
No. Was that an own goal?
All kinds of odd goals happen from time to time. This one just works its way in.
Shoot.
Vancouver scored again and now leads by a pair. And that's pressure because we're in period 3. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Vancouver's in possession now as they move up the wing. Let's it go. They score. 2 straight
Dang.
goals.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Khudobin's not able to get his pad down to make the stop on the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
Vancouver's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play. Boston's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Slid to Tanev. Laid on Behorva. He gains the zone. Shot on. Oh, a save there. The Bruins arrive at center. Boston's in control of the puck up the wing. Can he generate something? Chooses the corner for this. Gathered up again by Chara. The Bruins ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Skill play by Hutton. To Henrik Sedin. Now it's directed to Berchi. Gets across, looks over his options. Oh, stick save. Up the wing, moving along. Wrist shot. Vancouver's controlling play through center. Loose puck taken by Henrik Sedin. Stared him down and made the save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Good pass, and he looks ahead from the right wing. On to Krejci. What a terrific save. Wonderful save. He got that one, too. The Canucks slug that along up the wing. Turned a shot on net. Pass finds its way up the wing to Backus. Chip to Bolesky. Oh, deflected away. Can he generate something from there? No room for a pass. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever. And they are in. Passed, sticked away. Puck covered, whistle blown. The cast of characters keeps changing on this long homestand, and the fans hope that a bunch of W's can be strung together before it comes to a close. A little over 6 minutes still to play in this period. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. In their own end, pressing on with it. Gains the zone. Takes his pass from the goalie. Eriksson's in his own end, headed toward center. Mashed in. That one goes back in where a goaltender can make this play, not a defenseman or forward. 2-on-1 opportunity. Gathered up by Patrice Bergeron. Brings a shot. Using the point. He's got it. And play is stopped for a penalty. Vancouver's 2-minute penalty is for cross-checking.
You can push with your stick, but once you cause separation from the attacking player's back, this will be a penalty.
The Bruins go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. They win the draw. Lets it go. Save. Shot. Great save in close.
The goalie makes himself look big.
All right, fans, time to get out your ticket. We're ready to draw our 50-50 grand prize winner.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot. Markstrom's far and away been the best player in this hockey game. He has faced an inordinate amount of shots in this contest, stopped just about everything.
Oh, what a terrific save in close. Puck covered, whistle blown. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. Taken on by Bergeron.
Oh.
Moving it to Chara. The Bruins lug the puck in the defensive zone. A shot deflected off the blocker. Looking for options in their own end. Into the end of attack. Shot. They score! They only trail by a pair.
Boy, I love how he put himself in a position to really get a lot on that shot. Where was the defensive zone coverage there?
Bergeron's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Bruins have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. Boston's won that neutral zone faceoff.
Power play by number 88.
Take it to the slot. Wonderful. Magnificent save. Nearing the last minute of the third period. Nice poke check by McQuaid. Gathered in. Breakaway. Marvelous save. All those glorious moves, not enough.
What a save.
Shoots one.
Oh.
What a break. That shot hit somebody. Vancouver's looking to headman up the wing. The breakaway. Great save. Shutting down one of the best.
What a stop.
He's pinned and held at the boards. Gathered in by Henrik Sedin. From the outside. Score!
Oh. Man. Yeah, I lost this one badly. It's okay.
Tana's quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Shot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough. Propelled to Marchand. Tied by the defense. Puck loose. Game over. Vancouver's recorded another one in the books. The W's are now in clusters.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is because this team is really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.